Well, wrestling fans, Jason Funny, if the ending of Monday Night Raw tonight did not spell out, did not give away that Shawn Michaels isn't coming out of retirement, you're disgusting, then I don't know what is. I mean, we had the best segment out of the entire night
About
happen.
Finn Balor match.
I don't know what in the world you're watching. If you think Bailey and
Finn Balor
and Alicia Fox. If you think that was the best match of the night, then I don't know what in the world that you were watching.
Well, Finn Balor was actually because he was in it.
The best thing tonight was the Brothers of Destruction.
Never heard of them. Are they new?
What? I'm going to ignore that statement. Ignore that statement. He knows who the Brothers of Destruction is, wrestling fans. He knows who DX is, wrestling fans. But, of course, you know the outrageous statements that Jason Funny says on this channel when he comes on here. Isn't that right?
No.
Or the outrageous faces that he makes.
I'm outrageous.
Outrageous. Anyway, here tonight, Monday Night Raw, we saw Brothers of Destruction lay waste to DX. Kane and The Undertaker absolutely send Shawn Michaels and Triple H on a ride straight to hell.
Isn't
that right?
I thought I went back to the 90s for a minute.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, I mean, I was watching it a while ago, and it just like, is this like, I'm going back 20 years ago?
Kind of seemed that way.
Wow, it did. Except it's a little bit older.
Yeah, a little bit older.
Slower.
But I tell you, Shawn Michaels taking that bump. They're really setting up for him to come out of retirement. What this really proves to you is that Crown Jewel, we're going to see these two tag teams in action. I can just see it now. And what in the world's wrong with your hair?
Nothing!
I'm going to try to ignore your hair tonight.
Okay. I'm just trying to straighten it up.
Okay. But anyway, we're going to see Crown Jewel, Brothers of Destruction versus DX. I think this is setting that up, wrestling.
It has to.
Yeah, it has to be. But it was a perfect way to end. I'm glad they didn't end it with the Dogs of War. And it's okay, Chloe.
Dogs of Destruction.
It's okay. I'm glad they didn't end it with the Dogs of War and the Shield. But anyway, now that you're done scaring my dog to death, making her jump and mad.
She scared me when she barked.
But anyway, I mean, Seth Rollins and I tell you,
we're having fun tonight, guys.
It's been a hellacious night, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. We've had too much fun.
But on this night, we saw Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre go 1-on-1, and I'm thankful, honestly, they did not end it with this. Now, I get why they wanted to save the Shawn Michaels segment and to keep people tuned in till the end of the show. And are you going to stick all four of these epic superstars right at the 9 o'clock hour? I don't think so. Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre did put on a really good contest, though, in my estimation. Don't you think?
Yeah. Seth Rollins
Burn it down.
I don't like Seth Rollins.
You're one of very few that does not like Seth Rollins.
He's not my favorite.
Do you like the Dogs of War? Woo woo.
I'm afraid to bark anymore.
Whatever. Do you like them? Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre.
Mm-mm.
So you're one of
I'm not a
many.
puppet.
You're one of many that doesn't like this rivalry at all. And no,
I like-
that is not a puppet.
I like the Shield, but I don't really like Seth Rollins. I do like Roman Reigns and especially Dean Ambrose. I'm getting to like him more and more all the time. And so I do like them too. I tolerate Seth Rollins because he's a part of Shield, which is one of my favorite groups of all time. They dominated it when they was a dominant force.
Well, speaking of Dean Ambrose, he kicked off the show tonight, and he was talking about what transpired last week with the fact that he was asked to choose sides, and he chose the Shield, and he all of a sudden will make up his mind to turn his back. Is he going to choose to be taking on Braun Strowman? Is he going to choose to take on the Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins? Is he going to choose to take on Roman Reigns tonight, amongst other things, because Baron Corbin came out and laid that ultimatum out? Dean Ambrose, of course, he's not going to choose to take on them because they have to play up this 6-man tag team matchup. I personally would have liked to see Rollins versus Ambrose for the IC strap myself. But who they had Dean Ambrose say to go one-on-one with absolutely made me cringe. Who in their right mind would want to see Dean Ambrose go one-on-one with Constable Baron Corbin? I know I don't, and I'm sure a lot of you wrestling fans out there wouldn't either as well. What about you?
I like to see it.
Dreadful.
Don't smother yourself there.
Oh my. Dean Ambrose versus Constable Baron Corbin. Well, I hope no creative team person sees this review then and him saying that, because if they do, chances are we'll see that garbage next week.
Garbage.
So instead of seeing somebody from the Shield take on Dean Ambrose, we saw Dean Ambrose take on Braun Strowman. Whoa!
He's just a big idiot with a beard.
Now, what do you think about this contest?
I don't like Strowman, so I hope he goes down. And I'm looking for...
Braun Strowman picked up the victory.
I know, but listen. One of these days, Dean Ambrose is going to snap. And he's going to go crazy or ape crap on people. He's going to snap one of these days. He's going to... He's going for it. He's going to snap. Dean Ambrose. And when he turns heel, I'll be 100% behind him. Because he'll make a good heel. Kind of like Randy Orton makes a better heel than he does a face.
Yes, he does. I agree with you on that. Roman Reigns versus Dolph Ziggler. We go straight into that contest. This match, they're really making Dolph Ziggler the weak link out of the Dogs of War, which that's understandable. He's the older member of the group. He's the veteran of the group, and he's kind of the weaker one of the group. I like Ziggler, but WWE has wasted away again with Dolph Ziggler. I hate that they have done that with him, but it's just sickening. And sooner rather than later, they will turn him babyface.
Babyface.
And
I really weird.
hate that. That means good guy.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
But Roman Reigns goes over here. It was a pretty good contest, but Dolph Ziggler knows how to lead matches.
Yes.
He's a good leader in the squared circle when he wants to be.
When he wants to be.
But anyway, Roman Reigns victorious. Whoop-de-doo. Speaking of Roman Reigns, the last few weeks, fans have been griping, moaning, complaining about the fact that he's the only one that gets help. No one else gets help.
He is a god. I mean,
no one else gets help.
He is a main star.
All his brothers in the Shield comes out and helps him during his matches, but nobody comes out and helps them during their matches.
It's different.
What happens tonight, WWE? Roman Reigns, bam, helps Dean Ambrose. Bam, helps Seth Rollins. And he's the first one out there.
Bam, bam.
What a coincidence. What a coincidence. Bam, bam. Absolutely cringeworthy. I
think anything with Roman Reigns you cringe at.
No, it's cringeworthy how they booked that. Disgusting.
Huh.
But it's hard to please the fan base these days.
All the hardcore.
The smart fans.
The radicals.
I don't want to hear
radicals.
Ronda Rousey took on Ruby Riott. Now this matchup, this contest, I am very glad they did not bury Ruby Riott here. Ruby Riott got in a lot of offense. Ronda Rousey did not come in and just automatically squash her. So Ruby Riott looked good in this match, leading on to this Saturday.
Bathroom break.
Where?
That match was a bathroom break.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
That one you just mentioned with the two women, bathroom break.
You're not a Ronda Rousey fan?
No, I was a Rowdy Piper fan, but she seems to steal his gimmick and go out there and try to steal his gimmick and everything. But I'm not she's a female Brock Lesnar. Want to sign all these UFC people.
Lot of people have stated that.
Yes.
Just because she's on TV every week doesn't mean that she is not a female Brock Lesnar.
Exactly.
A lot of people have stated that.
Yep.
But Ronda Rousey goes over here, and then she's making her way to the Super Showdown to team up with the Bella Twins, where the dwindling of their friendship will take place. And we will see evolution be laid out with Nikki and Ronda
I thought
for that main event.
I thought that was a good
Connor versus Bobby Roode. When are we going to see a glorious heel turn for Bobby Roode? I'm ready for it. I'm looking forward to it. It needs to happen.
glorious.
Look, that's why the Ascension are winning these matches. There's no doubt in my mind. That's why Chad Gable is acting like a dweeb, a nerd,
Webby.
and interrupting Bobby Roode when he's trying to do his glorious stuff. That's why he's doing that, because of the eventual heel turn that Bobby Roode is going to do. And if he doesn't do that, then this is a waste, an absolute waste
Glorious.
of everybody's time. The fans in watching this tag team.
Oh, here we go.
The fans in watching this tag team, and
Here we go.
the tag team themselves.
Here we go. Rant. You just get wound up.
Shush!
What? Webby?
A moment of bliss. Now, this is something I know many of wrestling fans, many of podcasters out there are going to gripe, moan, groan, complain, just like you're doing, except you're doing it by yawning.
Bliss is...
Building up her match with Trish Stratus.
I didn't say nothing.
You didn't have to. I'm leaving it at that. B-Team versus the Revival.
Should be the A-Team versus the B-Team. But anyway. But yeah, that's what was the Revival. Glory, hallelujah. I didn't really...
This matchup, this is all I have to say about this contest. Us having to see this hunk of crap again, this big pile of junk, this hunk of garbage, this no, we're not talking about Hercules, and we're not talking about the Nutty Professor here.
I'm clapping to what you're saying.
Okay. But us having to see this again tells you how bad the Raw Tag Team division is.
It's bad.
How diluted
Ugh.
and watered down the Raw Tag Team division is.
Terrible.
AOP attacking them and squashing the B team afterwards. Didn't even save this. Didn't. I'm glad that AOP looks strong, but didn't even save it. That's just my opinion. Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley.
KO, they're both really good athletes. They just did a really bad job at what they did tonight.
No,
KO is one of my... I like KO, actually. I do like KO.
I had no interest in this. And you want to know why?
Why?
Because it's just leading to a pointless, worthless matchup at Super Showdown.
Probably so, but KO's a good athlete. They put him on the shelf right now. Bobby Lashley's back. He's not really that big of a deal. He's kind of boring. But KO is good. They just put him in the wrong situation. They put him on the shelf right now. He used to be in the main feuds. But now he's kind of on the sideline right now.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
That's pretty much why I have to say
I know you
about
don't think KO is a good
I never said Kevin Owens wasn't a good wrestler. Kevin Owens is a good wrestler. Look, I think he's being used very, very poorly.
Me too.
But this is leading to a pointless matchup. John Cena coming back to team up with Bobby Lashley so they can defeat Kevin Owens and Elias. That's what
John Cena's got to come back sometime.
That's what this is leading to. That's it. That's all this singles matchup was.
Well, they got to do something.
That's all this singles match was. Therefore, I have no use in it.
They have to do something. They have to have something to do.
Mr. Defender here.
I'm not offending. I'm just saying they got to do something.
And, of course, Bayley versus Alicia Fox.
Another bathroom break.
Now, wait a second.
No.
Now, wait a second. You just said at the beginning of this review that this was more important than the Brothers of Destruction and DX.
I did?
Yes, you did. Because it had Finn Balor in it. Now you're going back.
No.
Now you're going back and saying that.
No.
Now you're going back and saying that the Brothers of Destruction and DX are more important?
No, that's not what I'm saying. The ladies I care less about. Finn Balor is the one that is a great athlete. That's one of my favorites. That's why I like that match, because he interfered. It was really good. I liked how he interfered in that match.
And yet he took a bathroom break, folks.
But I took a bathroom break, but I did see the part where he interfered. So I got back just in time to see him be involved. But yeah, Finn Balor, if he was actually, wrestling, it'd been a different story.
Right. But is there anything you want to plug real quick?
Well, you'll probably have it in your description down below your video that my YouTube channel is Jason Funny 42, and my Facebook page to that channel is at FunnyTubles42, and that my Twitter, follow me on Twitter.
Tweety the tweeter.
Jason Funny 3. And
Tweety Bird.
It'll be in the description below the video because he promised.
I didn't promise anything, but yes, I will put it down there.
Thank you.
Anyway, and of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell amongst everything else.
Little bitty bell button.
Facebook and Twitter at 2007 Webby. But you all know to do everything that I just mentioned, because I mention that on each and every podcast that I do. So don't forget to go back and watch A Blast from the Past. Don't forget to go back and watch preview and predictions of Super Showdown, which will be at the end of this video. And of course, hit the Webby button at the top this. What are you laughing at?
The Webby button. I never heard you call it that.
That's what's at the top of the screen.
Yeah, but I never heard you call it Webby button. That's fine. I just never heard you say that before.
Don't forget to hit the button at the top of the screen to become a subscriber. It'd be much appreciated. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.